doing, babe?
I'm lowering my timing on the two-step. I mean, lowering my RPM on the two-step. Things are all over the place. You're gonna get in the zone now, auto zone. I'm such an idiot.
I'm keeping that in. Oh my god, stop anyways, your battery's dead.
So last night we went out and decided to do some street shit. Never been on the street before in my life. Like when I was younger I might have done some roll racing, but that was it. I'm a loser. I've never done any actual street racing before. So last night we figured to go out and make some street hits, try to get some data, because I have no clue what I'm doing. And I just loosened up the front shocks a little bit, and the rears I just loosened up the compression a little bit, which now looking back at it, looking at the video and talking with people, I think that was the wrong idea, because my car is 58% nose heavy, so it's super nose heavy, but like on a really sticky track it's perfect because it'll never wheelie, but on the street it's completely opposite of what I want. So you can see it'll hit the tire and hook for a second, and the front end will separate. As soon as the front end comes down, it unloads the rear end and spins them every single time. So I had to completely neuter the tune-up to even get it to slightly go, and it would still spin every time. So I think we're going to make some adjustments there, and I'm going to get a different tire. My Pro radials are trashed anyways, so I'm going to get some Pro brackets. They're a little bit more forgiving. They're still radial. So I'm going to run those, and I'm going to figure out how to put weight bars in the back. If I got to put 200 pounds in the trunk to make it go down, I'll put 200 pounds in the trunk. I mean, I can't even stick 14 pounds of boost on the street, and my car is tuned to 31 pounds. I mean, but if you can't put it down, it's pointless. So, but we got some data. We learned a lot. It was a lot of fun. Got a couple races in that I lost, but it was still fun, and I'm learning. But it was just a really cool environment. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot more fun than I do at the track. The track, you're waiting around hour, couple hours sometimes, unless it's test and tune, you know. But still, even sometimes at test and tune, you can still wait a long time. But I'm excited to get back out there and actually get my car to work, and we'll see how it does. Yeah, we got pretty lucky last night. I had a couple issues. Crystal kept all day. Crystal, my wife, she's like, something bad's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen. I was like, don't say it. She's like, well, I have to say it because I know it's gonna happen. So we already had an idea something bad was gonna happen, but we made one hit at this place, completely bowled the tires, because I was trying to leave at like 4,300 RPM, but I was trying to leave on gate and just do all my power management with pulling a bunch of timing out and ramping my timing back in. But I just think the RPM was just way too much. You know, small motor, big turbo, big cam. I was worried that if I lowered the RPM, it wouldn't build any boost. Well, by the end of the night, I was leaving on 3,800 RPM, but only 3 pounds. But you know, like I said earlier, it would hook, but as soon as the power came in and whatever. But anyways, my second hit, I was getting ready to go and made some adjustments on the tune. And as soon as I was getting ready to do my burnout, cop showed up. You know, he told us to get out of there or whatever, or it was going to get real expensive. So we left and went to a different place. But my brakes were like kind of feeling weird throughout the day, but I didn't think nothing of it. They're manual brakes. They always feel like shit. But we noticed that there was a puddle underneath my car in the parking lot. And it looked like a funny color. It looked pink or reddish. And I had some red antifreeze in my car. I blew a radiator hose out driving around. And that's the only antifreeze they had at the gas station. So I was like, oh no, I got a coolant leak. We looked for like half an hour, could not find a coolant leak. The whole time, Crystal, she's like, I think that's brake fluid. Like, that ain't fucking brake fluid. You know? And then come to find out it was brake fluid. So I had a leak on one of my flare fittings for the rear brakes. And I was like, well, hell, I don't need rear brakes. They're just stock drum brakes anyways. They ain't doing much. And I looked at my master cylinder. It looked like it was separated. That it's a dual, because it has two separate places to fill the fluid for the front and the rear. I was like, well, the front still has fluid, the rear is empty. I was like, they must be separate. I was like, it'll be fine. It'll just run out in the rear and I'll still have front brakes. Well, they are connected. I didn't see that. So by the end of the night, I had no brakes. But luckily, I didn't know that until I got on the trailer. So we got lucky there. I'll definitely fix that before we go back out. But all in all, it was a good night and we got lucky, and I'm ready to go back and do it again.